Ooh, get it together, girl. Ciao. What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda. Welcome to the channel. It's Monday, so Monday things are going on. Trying to gather my life together. Ooh, is y'all's life gathered together? Do y'all have any advice on life gathering? I'm just, out here twisting in the wind, trying to do the best I can. It's Monday. It's the Real Housewives of Potomac. It's season 10, episode 11. Y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel. This episode was kind of a little bit of a kiki. I enjoyed it. I laughed, I cackled, I giggled, and I said, Lord of mercy. All the things. What did y'all think of the episode? We're getting to the end. Every time I watch, there's always these little, oh, Wendy, that didn't age well type situations, but I don't want Wendy to be in trouble. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get past it. Anyway, she ain't in trouble yet, not here, not as we speak. So we're going to go ahead, get into this episode. Y'all, I'm sorry I'm late. Like, normally I start at 7, but I was trying to get my dinner ready. And I was like, let me get everything done, before I come over here. So everything's done. And when I get done here, I don't have to stress about it. Housewives, Potomac. That's where we at right now. So Tia has a little event. Is this her first event? I feel like this is her first event that we've seen over here with Tia. Anyway, her company sponsors a women's polo team. So she's planning an event with these ladies. I'm like, girl, you gonna have these people over at your real job? I guess. They actually didn't cut a fool like they normally do. They were pretty well behaved considering, maybe because it's Tia and Tia's not very problematic. So they, showed a little respect down here. She gave them that talk. Like, y'all don't go over here acting a fool in front of my work friends, my work, associates and things. Anyway, she invited her older brother, and it was kind of odd. Like, he just came from out of nowhere. Tia says she got an older brother, her and this brother. I think he's older too, but they have a much older brother and then a sister and her. And then their daddy was out here creeping and produced 2 other children. So I guess we're going to get into that story, but this is her introducing her brother for whatever reason, because he didn't do nothing but help the ladies in and out of the Sprinter and give her the opportunity, to tell that little story. um they meet up, and there's gonna be a Sprinter. You know how they do, they all meet up somewhere, I guess at Tia's house, and get in the Sprinter, so they can go to this location where the polo match is about to take place. And while they're in the Sprinter, Ashley is on this strange mission that Ashley normally is on. Like, she comes over here, all I hear is people say, I don't pay attention to Ashley. When Ashley comes on, I fast forward. I don't like Ashley. I haven't heard anybody say, I just love Ashley, she's my favorite. I mean, if you're out there, I suppose, what I'm saying, but I happen to be a member of the I fast forward through Ashley things. And so every time she shows up, I'm extremely irritated because she's Ashley and she does Ashley things. This time she's noticing that Stacy's not here. You don't even like Stacy, so why do you care that she's not here? I noticed somebody in particular isn't here, and Tia's like, yeah, I went to her event. You were there. She threw me out. She toodalooed me out the door. Toodaloo! And when I tell you 2026 toodaloo is going to be my thing, I'm going to toodaloo the hell out of y'all. So be prepared to be sick of me saying toodaloo. Toodaloo, get the hell out of my event. That's what happened last time we seen Stacey and Tia. So Tia was like, of course I'm not inviting her over here. She said, I heard about the lies, but now I've witnessed for myself her shenanigans. And Jazzy's like, I mean, I haven't seen it. Y'all keep talking about how Tia's a lie. I mean, how Stacey's a liar. But for me, I haven't witnessed it yet. We've only had, good things happen between us. And here go Ashley making up shit. Well, the only reason why she even came to your wedding is because me and Wendy went. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When they were over there in Nevis and somebody said, are you going to Jazzy's wedding? And she said, I think so. And she said, me and Jazzy already talked. I discussed, like, I have a heavy schedule. And so I'm going to try to make it. And I want us to stop acting like Jazzy is on bullshit too. Like, why were you having, like, hey, T, this episode didn't age well for Wendy? Not at all. What's up, El Cid? Yeah, go ahead. Do the things El Cid said. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It didn't age well for Wendy. And I hate that for her. I really do. And I mean, I can't look at Happy Eddie the same way. Happy Eddie used to be a favorite of mine. Now I kind of be looking at them like, okay then. So, but I'm a Liv. So I have found out that Wendy's stylist is Paris, who used to be in, I think it was DJ Richie Sky. I like to say like where I got the tea from, but sometimes I just be listening and not paying attention. I think it was DJ Richie Sky that said Paris is styling Wendy. Paris is the blonde-headed stylist that was over there in the hot pants styling Kelly from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then Ashley is being styled by Jay Bolin, who I love. I have loved everything Ashley had on, and I probably would have liked it a lot better if Ashley wasn't wearing it. But that explains, the looks. So I'm going to just go ahead and for these next few episodes, I'm just going to like live for the looks that Wendy is serving. And beyond that, I don't know like what we're going to do with Wendy anyway. Yeah, Jazzy was on bullshit asking this lady to be in her wedding, and her wedding was in Dallas. And I'm sorry, girl, but let me see first if I want to fly all the way to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So I see. And I feel like if you're like, well, Ashley and Wendy are going, then that is incentive to be like, I guess I could go. We're filming. It's a thing. So we're not going to do that, Ashley. Cut it out. It's like so weird that you out here campaigning and trying to pick constituents to be against Wendy. It's weird. Against Stacy. It's like, kicking Bambi. They be telling lies. Anyway, she's desperate to make this a thing. Now, I don't know who nominated these folks to be over here singing the national anthem, let alone the Black national anthem. I don't know why that was even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want them to sing the national anthem. Why? Because all Black folks can sing? Clearly not. Did I hear right? Did she say that Angel was a trained singer? And now I feel like the only person on this show that irritates me more than Ashley is Angel. And her and Kiana are neck and neck. Like, I don't really get joy when I see Kiana come on the scene. When Kiana shows up, I'm always feeling like, here we go with some too much of nothing. None of these ladies can sing. Ashley, including you. You can't sing. They over here lift every voice. Do them people even know that song? Angel should have sung solo then. Is that what you really wanted? I don't know why they're singing at all. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why all them clear people are looking at them to sing the national anthem. It's giving a little bit uncomfortable. But, this is Tia's party. So, after the polo match, it's tradition to go stomp the divots out on a field of horse shit. And didn't I just say that Paris was over here styling with Wendy? She did not bring no horse shit divot stomping shoes out. I don't think that's something I would want to do either. I would have just sat in a chair like Wendy and been like, oh, that's the tradition. Okay, sure. Let me see y'all. Okay. Go on, stomp them divots. Not me. Not Wendy and her shoes. We're not doing it. Giselle, she did a something. She said, watch out for the shit. But her shoes probably came from Marshall's, and that's different. I'm not mad at her. I'm just saying, you're not finna stomp out no shit in no Prada shoes. Yeah, I'm not mad at Wendy. I didn't come for that. They said it was hot, and this is one of Tia's things. It was cute or whatever. I don't know what they was eating. T, you are the food connoisseur. I felt like the food looked like it came from the grocery store, like cookies and things, which is fine. The food was questionable. I'm not sure what was happening. Some sausages and I don't know. What did you think, T? Because I know you always notice the food. So now I have started paying attention to the spreads, and this spread wasn't really spreading for me. We out here with horse shit, and I don't know what that was, sausages. Um, Jazzy is over here trying to get clarity about Stacy's attendance to her wedding. Jazzy, cut it out. You talking about if it was her wedding, you would be there for the same reason. For the same reason. And can we stop Jazzy in these confessionals with these wedding dresses on, girl? From your husband who had a couple few babies without telling you. I mean, not on you, but didn't mention. Anyway. Ashley over here working overtime to make Jazzy not like Stacy. It don't matter. Stacy's not even here. Stacy's not even here, and she's still the whole topic of conversation. Ashley, you didn't have nothing else to talk about? What you got going on with you? Oh, nothing. Huh. And I know when you see Dean and what's that other kid's name? I never can remember both of them. I know one of them is Dean and one of them is something else. Little Michael Darby. When you see them coming, the people be like, oh, Lord, here come Dean and his little brother finna tear shit up. Put the things away because these niggas be climbing on furniture and stuff. No shoes on. So they're all sitting around. And apparently, I think it must have been at Giselle's event. I don't know what event they were at, but they were at some event dressed up. And Angel tells Ashley that she felt like her being the new person to the group, it would have been nicer if these ladies would have reached out to her more, kind of make her feel welcome. And Ashley said, well, you got to meet us both ways. Well, I'm willing to do that. So Ashley, while they sitting around, was like, Angel, looks like, we had a great day. Everybody get along. Wasn't any arguing. This seems like it would have been a perfect opportunity for you to get to know some of the ladies, like you said you wanted to. Anyway, she said, you don't think I did that? No, she didn't do that. Apparently, Angel probably sat up there under Kiana the whole day while they talk shit about the other ladies. So, yeah. Angel has it in her mind that these ladies are supposed to pursue her. And when they say it goes both ways, she feels like that's not who I am. So maybe that's not who they are too. We don't need you over here trying to explain to us what is colorism. We don't need you to mercurial your relationships and use all these words that, try to make you sound superior because that's what it's giving. Well, I'm a wag. We do this. I'm a football life. This is what we do, how we do things. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all are beneath me. You should be working harder to make me feel welcome. No, we don't want to. We really would like for you to leave. I don't know about them, but that's what a lot of people don't like a one and done. I'm good with a one and done. I did not need another episode. I did not need another season with Nneka. Nneka came in there with doing whatever she was doing too much. And I'm fine that she's gone. And Angel, you and Kiana can go, to be honest, because I'm not feeling any better about having Kiana and bringing whatever it is she's bringing. And I'm so disappointed because I really wanted Kiana here. Now I'm taking it back. I don't know. I don't think Angel is necessarily a good fit with these girls, and she's not willing to do you know that this franchise over here, Angel, is being run by Big Sister Almighty? I'm not sure what it is you don't understand about that. Do you see how they all have fallen in line? Wendy, Ashley, they are all being directed by Big Sister Almighty. It is very important to make friends with her. Stacy doesn't care. Stacy doesn't have to. Stacy does Stacy. And so that's the problem. Big Sister Almighty wants her to fall in line. And Stacy is over there skinning and grinning at Andy Cohen's face, and it's making her uncomfortable. Maybe she's a Delta. Maybe she's not a Skiwi. Um, Giselle. Just saying. Um, 18 hours later, after Angel left this event that she wants these ladies to work a little harder to make her feel welcome at, she got to move. They got a text message saying that, y'all got to be out of the Airbnb because of scheduling. I don't know what Angel is over here doing. How come you don't have an assistant? How come you're not better prepared? If I go to a hotel, I know how many nights I'm supposed to stay there. Why are you getting a text message saying y'all got to get out? I don't know. I feel like Angel's over here renting an Airbnb, which there's no problem with. It's not a thing. You don't get evicted from an Airbnb. That sounds stupid saying that she's evicted. How's she evicted from a, temporary stay place? She probably did have the dates all wrong or figured that she would be done. I don't think she thought she was going to have a house bought and found by then. Angel's used to the girls kissing her ass. Well, these girls don't care. These girls all been wagged and things. That's not impressive. You know what I'm saying? And Giselle was the first lady. I will say, I kind of have enjoyed. Like, I wouldn't probably want to go all the time, but I do enjoy Jamal Bryant when he preaches. He's very charismatic. Um, Angel tried to kiss Giselle's ass. She called her a big sister. uh, I mean, she's pledging, and the whole catfish thing. Like, I think Angel is unpleasant to be around. To be honest, they tired of her Debbie Downer behind. Yeah, she never lied about renting. She said, "I just think like you were not on top of things, and you were unprepared because that doesn't make sense." Talking about we're leaving to go back to Denver. She messed up. She thought the filming would be over, and I think that's fine because even if she is moving back to Maryland, um, even if she's moving back to Maryland, she needs time. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong. They got a big family. That's what people do all the time. But I wonder what she was focusing on that made her miss the step there, because that's such a hassle to be trying to. Now you got to figure out how to continue to film, and these ladies are stressing her the hell out because they're not kissing her ass the way she's used to. So yeah, it's a lot for poor little Angel. Poor little Tink Tink. Bobby said he ready to go poop at his own house. I understand that too. Like, sometimes, like, you never really settle when you're staying in a extended stay type situation. You kind of. How much did they bring? Couldn't have brought that much. Kay and Tia come by while her and her husband are packing her things up, and they trying to understand what happened. And you know, Angel said, the rental has been rented to someone else. We cannot extend our time. Yeah, you can't get evicted from a. You can't get evicted from an Airbnb. That's carrying things too far. I just think it's bad planning. We could say that you have bad planning, Angel. You should have like maybe stretched it out a few more weeks. Y'all tried to guesstimate when filming would be over. You know what I'm saying? And they still gonna have to come back and forth if her real plan is to and these two like have a business in Colorado. I don't think you're just gonna hop and skip over to Maryland right quick. It's gonna be a process. Um, yes, they have money. I don't think they're broke. And I don't think Wendy, huh? I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking. Like I said, I don't think they're making a big deal out of it. I think her responses are always making her seem like like they say, Stacy lie. She be borderline lying. Like, she could have just said what I just said, and then there was nothing discussed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I misjudged how long, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna be here. Now we got to go back and forth. That's all she had to say. Um, she coming up with all these answers, like just in a way that makes her seem superior. This is how people do things. No, they don't. That's a freaking hassle. Whatever you just did with your misplanning. Um, Tia is a real estate person. So she's asking questions like, do you need some help over here? Like, I can help you find a house. I ain't want to really be trying to mix business with pleasure. This one right here, if they can stay on, good terms with each other, I don't think that's a bad idea because Tia does sell luxury homes. And that he says something about they've been going through Zillow. I don't know that they're going to find the type of house that they're looking for on Zillow. I think you probably need to go through an agent that does luxury homes. I know Giselle's not talking either. She put two trailers together and did. And she's probably making like a lot more money now. Elle told me the other day, and I don't know where she got it. I don't know where her source was from, but I trust her. She said Cynthia sold like Bailey for like a tremendous upgrade. I can't remember the numbers, but Cynthia cashed in on Lake Bailey. I'm sad that she sold it, but she's probably like, I've got other, properties and things. So, yeah, I don't know what Giselle is over there doing, being a hot ass mess usually. Um, but I'm like, who gets like you girl, y'all on Zillow? She be talking like she's so far superior than the rest of us, and then do stupid shit like miscalculate her Airbnb or try to find a house through Zillow, and got Bobby over there some house with low ceilings and some caged ducks in the backyard, wasting our damn time. And nobody comes to wherever they were sitting in that backyard talking about God's country when they come from Colorado out there with all the mountains and things. Stop it. Everything that what's this girl? Angel. She always feels so rehearsed to me, like the way she says things and the way she behaves. It's just very odd, kind of. Um Tia is in the car. She gets a call from Giselle, and she lets Giselle know like what had happened over there. And Giselle straight jumps to she's just trying to be here to film, and I'm like, yeah, stupid. Like if you can't move like that, Giselle be acting like she don't know what it is. As much as Angel get on my nerves, this isn't one of the things that got on my nerves. Besides, I guess y'all are scrambling to figure it out because you didn't plan well. Um, what is this lady? um Eddie and Wendy, they're at this little thing. I didn't really take a lot of notes on this because and Wendy and the whole thing with her father, and who cares? I mean, sorry, Wendy, but I think you're making stuff up with that one. And her and Eddie sitting here having a conversation about their budget and how she's over $100,000 on the kitchen renovations. Ooh, I was like, ugh, y'all are saying numbers and things. Like I said, I don't know anybody that renovates their whole house at the same time unless they have another house. What you call it? Heather Dubrow was over there doing that, and now they sunk in it. That house that they bought over there, and however many millions, and now they're over there trying to get Josh to hurry up and get rid of it. And they're like, we'll see what we can do, honey, because all of that renovating don't always pay off. Stacy and Kiana meet for lunch, and I don't know. Even in this particular scene, Kiana, I don't know what you came prepared to do, but Stacy ate your ass up because she told you exactly what happened. You over here talking about you were so rude to me at Ashley's whatever that was event that she had in the very beginning, and Stacy was like, "Let's get chronological with it, girl." When we first episode happened, you was hollering and screaming at me about TJ. And yeah, I was mad. Why though? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would have been so easy to just call her out, like lightweight though. Like, girl, the man said you owe him money for working over here. She is livid about it, and it doesn't make sense. Most of the housewives rent their homes. Two of them are on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Well, what's the name? Yeah, one of them. Well, remember Kyle what's her name? Not Shannon Bedore. Sutton. Sutton rented Kyle's house when she was over there. Now, whoever this new lady is, I didn't review it. Maybe we'll talk about it. I don't know. Um, this new lady is over here, and she had rented Kyle's house at some point. So, yeah, they said Marilyn Marks. I know you don't watch Salt Lake. They said Marilyn Marks have a new house every season. So, Kiana, Kiana is like a lot of people, and I have dealt with this myself. I don't understand it. People be over here mad at you for responding to some shit they did. Stacy is like, girl, you was mean to me the last time I seen you, chronological order. So you wanted me to see you the next time and be like, hey girl, yes, you was acting an asshole to her. Squinting your eyes and talking QVC, you just was going in on her for no reason, really. And then you want her to kiss your ass. You and Angel got that bad. I see why y'all are friends. Y'all be looking for somebody to acknowledge you. Like, hi, Stacy, hi. Why are you like so pressed to have Stacy say hi to you when you were, cussing her out the last time you seen her? Kiana is mad about Stacy for the things that have nothing to do with her. Yeah, because Kiana is used to, like I said, pretty privilege. We all did it. We all liked Kiana. And why do we like her? She's so cute. Oh, we like her. And when we met her, when you think back, she was upset that Wendy and them didn't come check on her. She wanted, we just met you and you want the queens of the show to come see, what's going on. And then she was going on about how Giselle was the only one that came and checked on me. And we were like, oh, we like Kiana. Why do we like her? Did we like her because her and Stacy was cool? Did Stacy make you more likable? But then you went and got your grumpy friend Angel? And then, kissing the ring of, Big Sister Almighty will change all of their attitudes. They all start acting real different when they start trying to bend down at the altar of Giselle, trying to be the new Robin. I think she's mad because Stacy be lying and people like her anyway. She over here playing in our face, but she funny as hell. Toodaloo! That's what I want to tell people when they get on my nerves. Got my face. Toodaloo. That's where we at with it now. Kiana said that she said that Stacy weaponized her altercation against her. And Stacy was like, that's because every time I see you, you be like all up here with it. Then they flash back to, and then Kiana's like, I think I did like this, like a girl, whatever, pointing in my face. They flash back to you, not just pointing in her face, but doing something like in somebody's face, like, and what am I like, girl? That's how you get slapped. And then you go say, I didn't do that. So yeah, I'm aggressive. I don't know if you're gonna scratch my eyes out tonight because you be being a little rah-rah every time I see you, Kiana. She don't remember that part either. And then she said, I never saw no text messages, but I told you in the first place, before any of this stuff happened, that I knew Chris Samuels socially, that I did not date him. And then when what's her name? Monique came in, first thing you say to her is, didn't you used to date her ex-husband? When I told you that's not the case. But you wanted to start some mess. And then what's her name? Kiana was like, I don't know what's going on with Chris and Stacy, but I do know I've seen pictures of them together. And I'm like, so? In public? They were actually like somewhere at an event sitting next to each other. Good grief. But you want to make it seem like something nefarious is going on because whatever y'all was trying wasn't actually working. So here you go, look a fool again. She cracked me up ordering that cheese. I told you I don't eat cheese. I'm allergic. I know Stacy was like, I'm not asking you to eat it. I'm about to eat it. Isn't that funny how we've known each other all this time? And I didn't know that. Cheers, girl. We go agree to disagree, move on. That's where they left that at. You can be in pictures with a person. I mean, isn't that what socially is? We're out socially. That's what the lady said. You did not find us in a park bench under a tree somewhere. You know how many pictures you're probably in real life that you don't even know you're in because people are out taking pictures at restaurants and stuff. There's probably pictures of you everywhere that you know what I'm saying that you didn't even know that you were in the background. So yeah, that makes them together, child. They was trying to get pictures of Blue Eyes and Karen together for the longest, but we ain't never seen it. We just only heard about it because they were standing next to each other. Anyway, um, yeah, they decided, they gonna just try to get along. Kiana, she came over here making problems for no good reason. Like, even if you felt like Wendy was acting funny, you could have handled that different too. Like, girl, you be acting funny. I don't know where you coming from. Mercurial. You be acting mercurial, girl. Um, yeah. Kiana doesn't take accountability. She gonna learn. She gonna learn sooner or later when Big Sister Almighty put her to the test. And now, how is that going to pan out? Because Kiana is so attached to Karen, and when Karen comes back, it's going to be a battle again for that queen's chair. Giselle is enjoying her position in Karen's absence, so Kiana at some point is going to have to decide which queen she's serving. She over there tied up with Cookie. Cookie texting her now, girl. If Cookie texts you, I'm questioning your. We're gonna move forward. Anyway, Giselle, Wendy, and Ashley meet up. Now, this had me cracking up. They met up for some appetizers and drinks and things. And Wendy's braids, thumbs down. Didn't like that. That skirt and that t-shirt, that's right on my alley right there. That's something that I would be wearing. Ashley looked cute, I guess. She's basic. Ashley is. She gonna wear some little shorts because she do a lot of squats and things. While they were sitting there, they get an invite to Colorado. Yeah, now she's got to invite them to Colorado because she don't have nowhere to stay in Maryland. Um, Giselle sat up there, told them that she got kicked out of her house, and Whitney told this story. I don't understand this. She said she didn't mention no names, but she says she has a friend that told her someone was looking for a place that looked like it was $50,000 a month, but they only wanted to pay $3,000 to $5,000 a month. What? Girl, I don't know why she told that story. It didn't make sense, but she over here gossiping with Giselle, and as much as it annoys me, I really feel like Giselle and Wendy are way funnier and lighthearted than Giselle and Robin. Giselle and Robin were so dark and mean. Ashley talk Ashley talk about her period coming, and all I was thinking is, ooh, this B don't wear underwear. Yep, or them little bitty hot pants. And she's always telling those types of stories. You work with that one person that always wants to be telling you about their period. And you're like, girl, you can't come to work and handle your business. Like, why do you always have to share your I'm PMSing story with people? Girl, me too. All the time, every day. Now go somewhere and sit down. They were getting such a kick out of saying that this lady is homeless. Isn't it funny how they get so much joy out of somebody like being in a position? She's not in any type of position, I don't feel like, but inconvenience, but they just chawing on that like a juicy steak. Wendy says she doesn't really care about this lady's finances. She just cares how she's gonna blend in with the group. Wendy, you just barely got your foot in the door. Giselle said, I heard he don't like Eddie. And Wendy's response had me crying. She looked at her like, bitch. Oh, her laugh cracks me up. She's like, he don't get along with the men. And she was like, I'm lying. See how she be lying and making things up? And we laughing at it now, child. That time it was funny. And if you're gonna cop to it, you're gonna cop to it. Ashley is a definition of putting lipstick on a pig. See what I'm saying? Everybody has the same sentiment about Ashley. Now, you weren't here last week when I did last week's review. I said Ashley sitting up here talking about how her mama's man is an alcoholic. I was like, Ashley, your mama is too. Whatever her mother's name is. What's her mama's name? She be over there being trash with that man. We gonna try to keep acting like she been with the man for 23 years. Child. Anyway. What else happened? They having a Cowboy Carter 4th of July family potluck. Ooh, if we didn't incorporate. So now Wendy and Giselle are planning events together. So we're gonna have I don't know, meet up at the gym and have the kids like play fun games and bring the family. It's gonna be a potluck for the 4th of July. I appreciate that they didn't do it outside because it's hot outside, but you know, it's a family fun day situation. Wendy bought some Popeye's chicken because her kitchen is being renovated. Listen, I'm never gonna be mad at a thing of Popeye's chicken. So I feel like Wendy don't cook. Based on the way her fingernails look, I'm glad she ran through Popeye's, went ahead and got some chicken. So, you know, we didn't have to eat Wendy's chicken. And I guess her mama could cook, but her mama got a bad energy about her. I don't think I would want to eat Wendy's mama's food. I'm sorry. Sheila was living on the bridge with that man. Yep. Just like Halle Berry and what's his name, Sam Jackson was, and Do the Right Thing or whatever, whichever one that was. There was. Ashley bought some burnt catfish. Ashley is a shady little thing. I had to put up a picture of this catfish. What is going on with that catfish? Did she couldn't. She should have did what Wendy did. Now I know it's some places around there. It's Maryland, for God's sakes. I know it's some places around there where you could get some fried fish, not from Ashley's house. I don't know why her catfish look like chicken tenders. Yes, take the chicken out the box. I think that's what they did. I think, they had all them aluminum pans, so they probably just dumped it in the thing. Ashley cooked that daggone fish. Ugh. Them kids walking around on the countertops. I also feel like, Angel, you bring up catfish all the time. So this is your own fault. I'm going to blame you. Every chance you get, you bring up catfish. So here you go, some catfish. This is not Wendy. You're going to find a way to be mad at Wendy, but this is Ashley coming for you, Angel. I think Angel has said, what did she say? Let me find it. Had a little article. Here I go, sharing the screen. Pray for me, y'all. Instagram. Here we go.
Just left Angel's house. Okay. Angel got kicked out of her house. So now they're renting. Said, your little lease is up and you have to get out of here. Angel, you have been evicted. Didn't you tell us you was top tier wag? This is not top tier wag. Look, where's Taylor Swift? She top tier wag.
No, well, let me tell you this, Key.
What? Tell.
Because one of my friends who's a realtor told me, this girl came up to me and said, hey, I need a house in Potomac. I need it to look like it's $50,000 a month, but I'm only willing to pay $2,000 to $3,000 for the house.
You are lying.
And then she wanted to have like this lavish lifestyle presented, but she said that she just wanted to pay a certain amount. Look, if she want a discount, by all means, baby, get your discount. I'm not vested in Angel's living common.
Just left Angel's house. Oh.
Whoa, Wendy, you shouldn't have said that. And this is, I guess it's on Twitter. I don't tweet. My family's wealth question. I don't speak on it unless I'm asked. My producers and confessionals, but the fact that the matter is none. What? Maybe she means no one. But why they write it like that? Am I bugging? It says none. No one on this cast can compare. Let's be clear. They had the nerve to put it in all caps. Week after week, I'm maligned and lied on by almost each member of this ensemble. And y'all expect me to do cartwheels in their presence. GTFOH. Yeah. I am me and I will continue to be. It's not my problem that people have mistaken my calm for anything but that. Angel, when you use words like mercurial in your sentences, I would expect that you know that no one is two words. Is it just me? But the fact that of the matter is none on this cast. Oh, maybe she meant none. Anyway, no one, none. Child, it sounds weird. Yeah, Wendy, that just did not age well. Let's be clear. I'm from Maryland. I know where the bones are buried, but I keep it classy. Done. Well, we know where the bones are buried too, over at Wendy's house. And the insurance company knows, and all the FBI and everybody knows. So, girl, and I feel like Ashley keeps her bones on her front porch. That's not news. Week after week, I'm watching some housewives and their fans tear at you. Oh, this is one of the people that's saying, talking to her. Let's be very clear. I could have seen the cash shit talked about me behind my back week after week. I would have moved different. I don't think she would have. My objective was to be cool with everyone, but three witches wouldn't let up, and now I'm done. So does that mean she's quitting, or what does that mean she's done? Um, I don't know, girl. This is what they do. Have you ever watched the show before? This is what they do. Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift, honey. She's not a wag. They're not even married yet. Asked to use flour instead of cornmeal. It looks like it's dusty on both sides, on the outside and probably on the inside too. She had the nerve to be critiquing when Stacy's potato salad when she came in there with dusty catfish. Like you said earlier, T, I feel like they got money. I don't think that's the issue. Yeah, they've been talking cash shit about you, but you've been talking about them too. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting up here acting like she's completely innocent in this whole thing. Her and Karen are sit around talking cash shit about them too. So, it is what it is. If this is how they treat you, then why are you trying to pledge this group of friends? It's easy to not do it. You came over here and rented your Airbnb. You could have stayed in Colorado. Jazzy bought mac and cheese. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want Jazzy's mac and cheese or not. So at this point, everybody's kind of doing their thing at this little event. Angel and her husband are not there. So Kiana calls to find out, like, what's the holdup? Like, are y'all coming or what? And she was being rude. Yes, don't worry. We're not close. And well, like, when are you going to get here? Because this is the thing. Y'all are acting like I'll get there when I get there. This is work, girl. People are filming. Things can't wrap up until you bring your behind over here. So it would have been just as easy to say the GPS says 25 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Bobby's in his feelings because he hot in the car when he probably didn't know he was going to have to move like that, because this is Angel's job. She's the wife. She's supposed to keep these things in order, and she did. Now he got to drive around, wherever they drive it around to get to filming, to come to the potluck dinner, only to get there to be insulted and have these people make a formal announcement that she's, being served catfish. Stacy came with Timu, and Timu is awkward. Like, he moved around a little bit, but I don't think it was like the big spectacular thing that everybody thought it was going to be. That, Giselle said he looked like somebody who would be named Timu, I guess. Yeah, Wendy on the mic, she announced the night what everybody brought, and I think that was mean. You standing up there talking about Ashley brought the catfish, because this lady can't take a joke. So, like I said, Angel, you brought up catfish every week. So you get what you get. Shit was kind of funny to me. And I can't stand Ashley. Um, she was talking shit about them and then she made Bobby go. Exactly. Why are you I wouldn't want to hang around a bunch of people that you've said is talk shit about me. You know what I mean? These are the same people that I have to constantly hear. And then as soon as he walks in the door, the lady say catfish. So he's probably like, are you for real? Y'all are still on that catfish thing? Of course, now she has to sit down and explain to them what happened. They're questioning her about, like, girl, so what happened at the Airbnb? And you had to get out like that. And instead of her, again, saying what it is, she's like, we're a football family. We're used to this. Maybe that doesn't mean you like it. And I feel like it definitely, like, you still have time to prepare for things. Ashley said, now this is funny. Ashley was like, I don't know, like, you seem to be so organized. You're a mom. It just surprised me, like, that you would let that date slip your mind. And at the last minute, you know, the people are saying, get out. And she's like, I just don't know what happened. You do know what happened. You thought filming, you was trying to press it, and you was hoping, probably saying, I'll just tell them I want to stay longer. And they was like, no, you won't. I already promised this property to somebody else. So now, you know, it is what it is. A big nothing. And I think she said she didn't know what happened, Ashley, because she's mad you brought that catfish. So she, at this point, is not saying nothing else to you. Now she's going to go home and take a nap and sleep on it. And it's going to be worse the next time you see her. While they, you know, tibbling and bibbling over the conversation, Wendy said, the people said you were evicted. And she's like, no, we're not evicted. Listen, like you said, it's an Airbnb. So y'all's whole evicted story, like attack on her, is kind of stupid. It's all the way stupid. Next week, Wendy's mother is mad because Wendy is reaching out to her father. And I'm like, that lady is something else. Like, why would you have an issue with that? You worried that this man is going to come collect some of the money? The lady feels so much pressure to take care of you. She get carted off in handcuffs down to the precinct. Now we don't know what's going to happen. So what you going to do now, Wendy's mama? Anyway, yeah, that's where that all left off. What y'all think? Is Angel done? She quit? She don't want to be here no more because these ladies didn't make her feel welcome? Holy Ghost fire. Yes, I said her mama. Listen, I don't care where she's from. That has nothing to do with it. Wendy's mother has some shitty energy. This her screaming at Wendy is, you know, is it just me or does she now looks like Toni Braxton's mama? Give it Miss Evelyn, who also has some shitty energy. I don't eat food from people who have that kind of energy. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Married to Medicine, child. Now that's the conversation we're gonna have to really get into. A lot of things happened over there. So I will be here tomorrow at 7 for Married to Medicine. Talk to y'all later.